Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. These are going to be messages for your, well, it's going to be for Scorpio for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus signs. Now, with this read, it's going to be for the energies that are going out of December through January through March. So the first 3 months of 2024. And I am an intuitive reader. I cannot control what I see or say. It's whatever energy swings the hardest, and it will break up into groups. So some messages I get will be for a particular group, and there will be subgroups. I will explain this and break this out along the way. Sometimes I see things and I will just throw it out there. If it won't leave me and I don't understand it, it will repeat. So I may have to throw it out there. And if it applies to you, it applies to you. If not, it'll apply to somebody else. If none of this fits or sounds like it's in your wheelhouse, then check out your other respective signs. Once again, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the sign of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, with that being said, we've got the buzzwords. We've got habitat, your home. We've got, or your surroundings, your everyday. We've got surrender. We've got a surprise coming. We've got a breather. We've got meditation. And we've got a heart to heart. Now, as I was laying down the energies, I see that the major theme for you will be that you've got a lot of inner work to do that you may be doing now, and this energy is carrying over in through January. For a large group of you, you have been flying solo for a while due to a past hurt. But what Spirit would like to say is that you are getting ready to rise from the ashes. You have a journey ahead of you. You've got, don't confuse it with the inner, with the outer. You actually have a journey ahead of you. What they are encouraging you to do is to actually go on a little mini vacation. That's how I see it, is just don't dawdle on the, or don't, contemplate where it is you want to go. Just pick a place and do it. Don't hesitate because you might miss an opportunity. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, it will be, somewhere by the water. Now, this is January through March. So depending upon where you're at, what the seasons are, I'm definitely seeing it by water. And I'm seeing that it will be almost like where you've got to meditate, the rituals, you are going to step outside of your comfort zone on this journey, and you are just going to take off. You're just going to go to the airport, lay it down, buy a ticket, and just go. That is how I see it rolling out. It may be for a 3-day weekend. It's not for very long, but what happens is that this will actually transform your energy. Okay? This is going to give you something where you are going to dare to dream. I get for a large portion of you, there will be an encounter with somebody that will then at that point come into your life. You will miss this opportunity. I keep having to reiterate it if you fail to do this. So if you are inclined or have the means to go on a little mini excursion for 3 days, I keep seeing the number 3. If you have a little excursion to go, just go to the airport, buy a ticket, 3 days. I would highly state that, especially if you're someone who has been flying solo for a while, dealing with self-esteem issues. I'm seeing that big time too. You've got a surprise waiting for you. Have the self-confidence to do it. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go, you want to surrender. Okay, I can't let it go. So it's going to be the major group of you. You're going to want to surrender to this energy, to this transformative energy. There's going to be a surprise. and you are going to take a breather. So it's going to be a cut from your day to day. You know, it could be a meditation retreat. You could be just looking at an article and then bang, you're just going to go. I mean, it's not even contemplating it. And it's going to allow you to have heart-to-heart conversations and purge a lot of what has been your major malfunction. I do see that for some of you, there will be a cup of love introduced to you at that time. You know, it's going to definitely plant the seeds. For some of you, it's going to plant the seeds for future pentacles, but I'm seeing it more along the lines of planting the seeds for a future legacy. You know, that's how I'm saying it. It's going to be a cause for celebration. You know, maybe you're there and you run into a party. Maybe you crash a wedding party. I don't know, but I see you celebrating. All right? So you want to make sure that whatever you do, you don't pose as anybody else and that you're 100% honest. Okay? So you want to be honest. Like, hey, I just got a whim. I decided to take this 3 days. That's all I'm giving myself, and that's it. So you want to make sure that you're honest with yourself, you know, and honest with whoever it is that you meet. Now, with that being said, I also want to make sure that you don't have to tell everybody everything, all right? You just don't. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. I covered a lot of it pretty fast because that seems to be the major group. I do see that for a group of you, there will be a fresh start come this spring. So we're looking at the end of March. So that group of you will be doing a lot of surrendering and cleansing and releasing and healing. So this group of you is just getting out of a bad karmic is what I'm seeing. For some of you, it's actually, for a small group of you, I'm seeing a loss of a job. And you're feeling undervalued at this moment. And it kind of shook your confidence. For others of you, I'm actually seeing it as just the end of a karmic relationship, and you need a time to heal. So you will be doing that from present through March, and then come spring is when you're going to get your momentum to start moving forward. And I do see the opportunity for love coming for that group in the spring. So once again, you're going through some birthing pains from releasing all this old stagnant energy and things that have just been building up in repeat cycles and karmic cycles. It's got you going through a little bit of inner growth. I'm just seeing you need to nurture yourself for a little bit. You need to pamper yourself a little bit. Maybe that's why some of you are being encouraged to take that 3-day, just get on a plane and go. All right. So we've got direction, illumination, and active growth. Basically for this, I'm just pulling off of this is that, you know, your path will be illuminated. I'm really actually not seeing that coming into play until really the end of March, about things becoming more clear. So that's something you want to keep in mind, but it is going to be a balance. I keep seeing something that with this, like the illumination, something's going to come to light. Say you were because I'm getting the group that was terminated. So say you were in a work environment and you were unfairly terminated. Okay, there's going to be balance and there's going to be justice served, and it will come about this spring. For others of you, it will be you making peace with it and letting go. You understand that it was unfair, but you've made peace with it and you've let it go. So therefore, it's balanced. It's turned upright. It's balanced. You've let it go and you're moving forward, and you are having new opportunities coming your way. because it's active growth. So you are moving. It's not stagnant. It's active growth. So yeah, so we've got balancing energy, honesty once again. So Scorpio, make sure that you're honest. You're honest with your emotions. You're honest with, your outer circle, your inner circle of people around you. People that, if somebody asks you a question, don't sugarcoat it. Or don't pretend to be something you're not. Now is the time to be honest. And if you don't know, it's good to say, I don't know how to answer that, or I don't know how to respond to that. Make sure that you're actively listening and participating. But I definitely see balanced energies, honesty, and you dealing with your emotions. So yeah, 3 months. We've got 3 months of healing and growth, but it's active, so you're moving. And Spirit is saying 444, you're protected. There's nothing to worry about. This is all part of your plan. You've got support, you've got guidance, you're being overseen. You are on the right path, although it may not feel like it at times. You are on the right path. So they're also cautioning a group of you to watch your health. So if you're overindulging in alcohol or eating comfort foods or anything like that, you might want to cut that back. We've got active growth, active being the key word here. So you want to get more active. I'm getting that some of you have become stagnant and stale. So they're encouraging you to start moving, start going. And hence that could be why they're saying buy a plane ticket, spark that energy, that momentum, that, that drive to move forward. Just do something, do anything. All right, so we've got self-respect and worthiness. A lot of this is coming about because you feel like for that group of you that was, robbed out of a job or pushed out of a relationship or blindsided. I keep getting blindsided. If for those who were blindsided, and it's got you shaky about yourself and, how, just start doing your affirmations, let them know that you are a queen, you're a king, I am a king, I am a queen, whatever it is. And, I am creative, I am kind, I am loving, I am a good friend, be that good friend. I am a great lover, whatever it is, make sure you put I am in front of it and start building your self-confidence. And you will see doors open for you that you didn't think you could ever walk through. So here we go. Have confidence. So it seems like a majority of you are really shaken by whatever the event was, regardless of whether it was a karmic relationship, a bad job, being blindsided and losing something. It shook you. So it looks like Source is saying, this is what you need to do. For a group of you, it's meditate, heal, surrender to it, understand, let it go. And others of you, it's literally go on a 3-day, go by the water, get that restorative feeling by the water, ground all that energy, and go to the celebrations, and you may meet somebody. I honestly see, come spring, a large majority of you will be on the path to meet somebody new. Will it be right at the beginning of spring? I don't know. But you will be on the path to meet somebody new. Now, it looks like, once again, I've got that balance, that karmic, that something is going to be turned, something is going to be turned in your favor. I see that, it will be fair. That's for a small group of you, though. For others of you, it's just cutting out what no longer serves you. Yeah, you're listening and you're hearing, but you're not going to be as, you're placing your boundaries up is what I'm seeing here. But we've got the Six of Wands. You're forward moving. The energy is moving, and you're going for it. We've got the endings and the beginning. So this is the ending of this cycle that you've been in, this stuck cycle. And the energy is there for it now to start moving forward, to go into the new beginning, to go into the new chapters. You've got to set a plan of health restoration, mental restoration, and just getting out there and moving forward. You need to get all the information you can. But the one thing that I want to caution that one group of you is, don't get stuck on the difference between an inner journey and an outer journey. For some of you, this is an inner journey, self-realization, letting go, taking accountability, and knowing your value and knowing your worth. For others of you, it's literally just you've been stagnant too long. You are now being reborn. It is time to move forward, okay? It is time to let all that go and burn and to rise from the ashes. Go take that trip, mini cruise or hop over to the next state, whatever it is, or the next locale. Just do a short little mini retreat is kind of what I'm seeing. And that will spark your new forward momentum energy. Knight of Cups. I see that an invitation of love, but I really don't feel this January through March unless it's at the end of March. I'm really getting it more of a May vibe to it, but it could be before then. I'm seeing that all the ingredients, if you start taking care of your value, your self-worth, and letting go what no longer serves you and getting all the ingredients ready, is definitely coming your way. You've got that 10 of Cups. You've got all the ingredients. Everything is there for you to get what it is that you desire. And the Magician is saying that everything, once again, is there for you, that you can manifest what it is that you desire, but you got to desire it first. Right now, you've been, Scorpio, stagnant a little bit too long. You've let yourself go. You're undervaluing yourself. There's a lot of different groups here that I'm getting. A lot of different groups. So, you want to make sure, okay, once again, the journey and the pilgrimage. It's all over the place. In order to get this journey, going, I'm really going to say that I see for some of you that Spirit is encouraging you to take a step outside of your own retreat, your own house, and go somewhere. So regardless, like I said, if it's going to the airport, buying a ticket, and just going, you do it for 3 days. If you want to just go over to the next state or go over a couple states away and there's somewhere, just do it. Don't contemplate and sit there and plan it out. This has got to be, the way I'm seeing it is more spontaneous. That's how I'm seeing it, because you could miss an opportunity. I think for the group that I'm talking to, you may already know what it is that would spark you of where you wanted to go. Like, you would already know. And you would already, so in other words, like if it was a 3-day, to I don't know, like the Caribbean or something like that, you would already have a passport. Well, if you don't have a passport, obviously that's not where you're going. It would be somewhere East Coast, West Coast, North, South, or wherever it is that you live. It would be, a different part of the region where you would not need a passport or paperwork, because you have everything that you need now. So don't plan to go somewhere where you don't have the ingredients. You want to keep in mind, you have the ingredients. So wherever it is that you're going, you have the means. You don't want to say, oh, I'm going to go here, but I don't really have the money for it. No. If that's the case, then you would go somewhere that you could afford. Like I said, go over to the next state, 3 days. Go to a friend's house, somebody out of state, but just go somewhere, because that's what I'm seeing is going to be the spark, the drive, the forward momentum get you going. And for some of you, you know, you might not be able to do it for January, February, or March. But I see that that's what it is that's going to take you into a forward momentum. And that seems to be the largest collective energy here. I am getting the number 3 again. So I don't know if it's, you know, what that applies to, but I am getting the number 3 again. So maybe it's, you know, 3 options and you choose one. I am getting the number 3 again. So, yeah, I am seeing that. So maybe that will apply to somebody out there that it makes sense to. But I'm definitely seeing spring. Maybe it's the 3rd day, 3rd week. I don't know, but I'm seeing 3. It could be like 3 of Cups action, the gathering, social gathering. I'm definitely seeing a gathering. I'm definitely seeing a social. When I see the water, I'm definitely seeing, you know, the grounding, but I am seeing like a celebration or just getting out there and mixing and mingle. So I think it's get your health in order, and for a group of you, because you really let yourself go, you're not feeling it. For that group, you need to get the forward momentum and know that you are protected, you are guided, you are supported, you are loved, and you are worthy, you are valued. For all of you, you are actually valued, you are actually worthy. So for some of you, it's build your self-esteem. For the others of you, it's like you've already been through this burn. It is time to bust out of those ashes and come forth. Be that phoenix. All right, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I'm just getting a lot of repeat messages. So if you have any comments, drop them below. If you want your energy specifically included, please put an emoji or something down. But if this does not apply to you, check your other respective signs. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you might want to check whatever other signs you are to get a fuller picture. You might want to do that at any rate. All right, Scorpio. Thank you so much. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I appreciate your time with me. I will catch you later.